The handshake hung in the air like a challenge, the man's outstretched arm crossing the invisible line of protocol at Arlington's tomb of the unknown soldier. The crowd held its breath, phones raised, as Marcus Hale, a 25-year-old TikTok star with 1 million followers, smirked for the camera. He expected the stoic black guard to ignore him, creating the perfect fail video for laughs and likes. But Jamal Washington, the tomb sentinel, paused mid-stride, his dark eyes locking onto Marcus with an intensity that silenced the murmurs. In that split second, a simple act of intrusion was about to ignite a chain reaction that would expose hidden biases, redefine respect, and force a viral sensation to confront the real cost of content. What Marcus didn't know, what the onlookers couldn't foresee, was that the guard he targeted carried the scars of a nation's divided history on. The tomb he protected held echoes that would soon bridge a gap no one saw coming. Before we dive into this story, where are you watching from? Let us know in the comments. And if you believe that values like dignity, unity, and resilience still matter, join us in honoring those who stand tall against division. It was a crisp autumn afternoon at Arlington National Cemetery. The leaves rustled underfoot as visitors gathered around the tomb of the unknown soldier, the air filled with a solemn hush. Families, history buffs, and content creators mingled, their gazes fixed on the sentinel performing the changing of the guard. The ritual was timeless. 21 steps, a precise turn, the click of heels echoing like a heartbeat. This was Jamal Washington, a 32-year-old tomb guard from the 3rd U.S. Infantry Regiment. A black man whose presence added a layer of profound symbolism to the post. His uniform was impeccable, his beret angled just so, and his sunglasses masked the depth of his resolve. Jamal had earned this honor through relentless training, fueled by the memory of his grandfather, a Tuskegee airman who faced racism in service, yet never wavered in duty. Every pace Jamal took was attributed to the unknown fallen, 2 overlooked heroes and 2 a country still grappling with equality. Among the crowd was Marcus Hale from Los Angeles, self-made TikTok influencer known for prank videos that pushed boundaries for views. Dressed in streetwear hood, ripped jeans, and fresh kicks, Marcus clutched his phone like a weapon, live streaming to his followers. He wasn't here for reflection. He was here chasing the algorithm. A DC trip for Content Week had brought him to Arlington. But to Marcus, this was just another spot to disrupt for engagement. "This is boring AF," Marcus whispered into his phone's mic, his voice carrying 2 nearby visitors who frowned. "Why watch some dude march like a robot? 2025 time to shake things up." A few fans in the crowd recognized him, giggling nervously, but veterans nearby shifted uncomfortably. Marcus's girlfriend, Mia, scrolled her feed beside him, half listening. "Babe, maybe don't," she muttered, but Marcus waved her off. "Relax, this'll blow up." "Pranks are my brand." The crowd quieted as Jamal completed his 21 steps, facing the tomb with unyielding poise. Jamal's discipline was ironclad, honed in deployments where he'd faced not just enemies abroad, but prejudice at home. But Marcus saw only opportunity. "I'm going to try to handshake this guard," he narrated to his camera. "Bet he won't break character. Epic fail incoming." A ripple of unease spread through the onlookers, but Marcus thrived on it. Back in LA, his videos of testing security or strangers racked up millions of views, his sponsors loving the edge. Rules. They were for others. As Jamal turned for his next pass, Marcus's eyes lit up. He spotted the rope barrier, ignoring the "do not cross" signs. "This is going to be gold," he said, stepping closer. With a bold stride, Marcus leaned over the barrier, extending his hand toward Jamal. "Yo, respect, man. Let's shake on it for the culture," he called out, his phone capturing every angle. The crowd gasped, a wave of shock cutting through the reverence. Jamal didn't flinch at first. His training demanded stoicism, but inside, a fire ignited. This wasn't just a prank. It felt loaded. A black guard targeted for content in a place symbolizing sacrifice. Marcus laughed, egging it on. "Come on, bro. Don't leave me hanging. It's for TikTok." A nearby family whispered in disapproval, an older black veteran shaking his head. "That's no way to honor this place." Mia tugged at Marcus's sleeve. "Stop. You're embarrassing us." But Marcus doubled down, stepping fully over the rope. "See? Nothing happens. These guys are statues." That was the breaking point. Jamal's protocol screamed to ignore, to maintain the vigil, but something deeper stirred the weight of history, the unseen struggles. In a move that stunned everyone, Jamal halted his march, turned directly to Marcus, and extended his own hand. The handshake connected, firm and deliberate, breaking the sacred silence. But it wasn't aggression, it was unexpected grace. Jamal leaned in slightly, his voice low but clear, breaking protocol further. "Brother, this tomb ain't for likes. It's for lives lost, including those who looked like us. Fighting for a handshake they never got." The crowd erupted in murmurs, phones flashing. Marcus's smirk faded, replaced by confusion. "Wait, what? You're talking." Jamal released the hand, his eyes piercing through the sunglasses. "Yeah, I'm talking. Now step back and learn why we stand." Security rushed in, led by Sergeant Elena Vargas, a no-nonsense Arlington officer with a decade of experience. "We've got a breach at the tomb," she radioed. Marcus stumbled back, his live stream exploding with comments. Mia's face paled. "Marcus, what did you do?" An elderly couple nearby muttered, "About time someone called him out." Jamal resumed his post, his steps resuming with precision, but the air crackled with change. He'd shattered the no-interaction rule, risking his position, but for a purpose greater than protocol. In the security office, a cool, history-lined room, the Hales faced Alina and Colonel Robert Klein, Jamal's commanding officer. Robert, a grizzled 55-year-old with a no-excuses demeanor, laid it out. "Mr. Hale, you trespassed on federal grounds and disrupted a national ceremony. This tomb honors the fallen, every race, every background. Your prank mocked that." Marcus slouched, phone confiscated. "It was just for fun, man. No harm done." Mia chimed in tearfully. "He's got a big following. This could ruin him." Elena crossed her arms. "Fun. You targeted a black guard for your video. Think about the message that sends." The hashtag tomb handshake trended instantly, clips going viral on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. News outlets picked it up. TikTok stars prank backfires at Arlington Guard's epic response. Robert called in Dr. Malik Reed, a 40-year-old counselor specializing in cultural sensitivity and youth influencers. Malik sat with Marcus privately. "Why the handshake? Why him?" Shrugged. "Thought it'd be funny if he ignored me. Blackguard for the culture views, you know?" Malik nodded thoughtfully. "That culture includes men like my dad who served in Vietnam and came home to no handshakes. Just hate." Jabal's guarding more than a tomb. He's guarding dignity. Marcus fidgeted, the words sinking in. For the first time, his chase for likes felt hollow. Outside, the media storm raged. Sponsors dropped Marcus. His comments flooded with backlash. "Learn respect, bro." Hashtag tomb lesson trended alongside. Malik recommended a 4-week program here shadowing staff. Meeting diverse veterans, creating educational content. Marcus balked. 4 weeks? My channel. But Robert was firm. Or face charges. This is about growth, not clicks. Mia supported it reluctantly. Maybe it's time to evolve. Over the next month, Marcus transformed. He ditched the pranks for real work, guiding tours, interviewing veterans, filming respectful stories. He met Leroy Jenkins, an 85-year-old Buffalo Soldier descendant, who shared tales of segregated units fighting for a divided nation. "We shook hands with death so you could shake hands with freedom," Leroy said. Marcus listened, his sarcasm melting. By week 3, he attended a wreath laying, seeing Jamal's vigil anew, the pride, the pain, the purpose. On the final day, Malik arranged a meeting with Jamal, Colonel Klein overseeing. In civilian attire, Jamal faced Marcus. "I'm sorry," Marcus said earnestly. "I used you for content, ignored what you represent, talking to vets, ... I get it now. My grandpa was in the military tune. Ever talked about the racism he faced?" Jamal nodded. "I broke protocol because I saw a chance to connect, not confront. We're more alike than different. Use your platform for unity, not division." They shook hands again this time, genuinely. Story evolved into inspiration. Marcus's new series, Real Respect, went viral positively, sharing veteran voices. Mia joined him, their relationship stronger. Jamal continued his duty, a quiet trailblazer. The unexpected handshake wasn't destruction, it was a bridge. In a world of quick clicks, some connections change you forever. If you enjoyed this story, consider sending a super chat to help bring more tales like this. Now, click on the video on the screen to hear another story that's just as powerful and captivating, with resilience, revelation, and a moment that will leave you rethinking every prank you've seen. Click on the video.